as I say, that have banned GMO, and so they're able to get that extra premium price when they can guarantee it to be free of that. I think a lot of people aren't aware of everything that's happening around us and how much of our food supply is being genetically modified. You know, a lot of the apples and everything we eat and tomatoes and things are all genetically modified, but people don't realize that. Basically, I think we need to work on that and start showing more awareness of it. Again, with contamination, I think it's kind of ridiculous how organic farmers are the ones that have to, I can't remember what the barrier is, but they're the ones that have to shrink their field size in order to keep it away from the conventional and genetically modified farmers. So I don't know why the organics are the ones that have to shrink their field size when a lot of the times our yields aren't quite up to par with, you know, with all the chemicals and sprays. So I think it's kind of unfair how we have to shrink our fields down in order to try to grow what basically the way it should be grown, I feel. Organic, using no chemicals or pesticides. So I think it's something that we need to work on. Land is becoming, I know, a huge issue. A lot of farmers basically are tackling each other trying to get farms and land. I know there's a number of companies that are purchasing it up quite fast, and you know, a lot of farmers rent land because we can't afford to buy it. And basically all these ones that are renting the land are usually older, their families are moved away, and so they would like to sell their lots in order to move to a condo or something in Charlottetown. And I know that it is becoming some issues, and my brother's lost, not a fair, well, he's getting there, that a number of people are older, and so when they're selling it up, there's nowhere else to get it. So in a way, actually, a number of farmers are starting to get out of it because they just can't get access to land. It's becoming next to impossible. So I know that is a concern.
Well, my biggest challenge when I started dairy farming in 1982 was the markets were shrinking at 3 to 5% a year. Interest rates were 13.5 to 16%. And my son's challenge in a growing marketplace is getting the money out of the marketplace to meet the rising input costs. Because in the dairy industry, CDC gave us, 1% a year, and last year we got nothing. And 3 years ago I was paying $285 a ton for a ton of dairy ration, and it's $460 to $500 today. Look what fuel did to us this winter. The consuming public in North America are not ready for where the cost of food is going to go in the next year to 2 years. And the cost of food's connected to oil prices. We all use fuel regardless whether we're organic or not. And so right now on our farm, with the next generation taking over, in a nutshell, that's our biggest challenge in the dairy industry today. Thank you. Over to you.
I guess we have a number of challenges facing us. I think the number one challenge facing us right now in marketing and producing organic vegetables at the wholesale level is that while I mentioned earlier in my speech that a lot of the techniques we've been using have been around a long time, and there's nothing new under the sun. In a lot of ways, there are a lot of new techniques and a lot of new products that are available to organic farmers.